Hi friends, Mary here from Mary Stories. Today I'm very glad I'm gonna be showing you this baby cardigan, which is an old pattern which was posted in some old crochet or knitting magazines, and this is my version concerning the measurements and all this. So to work this pattern you're going to need your hook. I am using a 4mm crochet hook, that's a USG6, and you're going to need your selected yarn. Stylecraft Special is a nice yarn, or Red Heart Soft. To make a start you need to make a slip knot first, and after this we're going to chain a 6 months baby cardigan. So you're going to chain 43 chains and chain loosely, not very tight, and we are going to work inserting our hook in a 4th chain from the hook, and there we're going to work our first corner, which is double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet, all in the same stitch. So first corner made, and we're going to do 14 corners in this first row, double crochet in next row and double crochet in next row, and then we're going to make a corner in next third chain. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. You can even mark these let's say increase points in this first row. So you are gonna work this way across the row till the end. Now we have 4 stitches left, and we are going to crochet to double crochet next stitch after we have made the corner, double crochet in the second stitch. So we always have 2 double crochets in between our corners. Now we're working double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in same stitch, and lastly we're going to crochet a double crochet in the last stitch. And here is what we have done till now. We have worked 14 increase points. Row number 2, chain 3, and we're going to go straight into the chain corner. We're going to skip 2 stitches and work there a bigger corner, let's say 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets, all in the same chain 1 space of previous row. So this is a new corner, and now we're going to work a double crochet in next stitch. In front of us we have 2 double crochets and our corner, and we're going to work a double crochet in the last double crochet of previous row, in the first, let's say, of our corner, and then a big corner in the corner of previous row, that is 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So we are basically working corner to corner, and we're going to repeat this to the end, and we are working a double crochet in the next stitch right next to our corner. So we sort of have 3 double crochets in one part and 3 to the other. Skip 2 stitches and go to the first double crochet of our corner, work a double crochet there, and 2 double crochets in chain 1 space, 2 double crochets, this is the second, chain 1 and 2 double crochets. And to mirror our work, after 2 double crochets of the corner, we are going to work a double crochet in next stitch. So we have a small mountain made of 3 and 3 double crochets, let's say. We've come to the end of our row. We have worked our last corner, then skip 2 stitches. No, sorry, I have 1 corner more, so we do the same, 1 double crochet right before the corner, two double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets in this last corner, and lastly we're not going to work double crochet right next. We're going to skip 1 stitch and work a double crochet on top of chain 3. Let's have some tea and turn to work our second row, our third row. So chain 3, skip 2 stitches, and then as before work a double crochet into that stitch right before our corner. On third row we're going to make a small corner, so that is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and we are going to work double crochet next stitch and 1 more in next stitch. So right next to the corner we're going to have 2 double crochets. Only at the beginning we skip some stitches and work just 1. So we skipped 2 stitches and we are working now 2 double crochets, and then right in our corner double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. This is our repeat in this third row, and 2 double crochets, 1 in each of next 2 stitches. This is our mountain for this row. So we skip 2 stitches, double crochet next stitch. So we are basically creating the ripple pattern, creating dips and tops. Now we have come at our corner, work double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet, and you can see we have 2 stitches to work double crochet. So we go down the mountain. Now we are skipping, and I have come to the end of my row. I have my last corner to work, so skip 2 stitches, double crochet next stitch. We are on row 3, at the end of row 3. We have worked 2 double crochets, now work double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet, and 1 double crochet right in the next stitch, and we have 2 stitches left now. One is the double crochet and the top of chain 3. We are going to skip the double crochet stitch and work a double crochet on top of chain 3. This is the end of row 3. We have to stretch a little bit our piece, and this is our neckline. When we fold it, we can see how the cardigan starts to shape. For row 4, chain 3 as usually. Now we have to work a big corner into the chain 1 space. We are going to skip 2 stitches. We are always going to skip 2 stitches at the beginning of the row, the very first stitch and the second one, and then work a small corner, double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet into the corner, into the chain 1 space of the corner of previous row. So on one row we are working small corner and on the other a big corner, and now my corner is ready. Now we are working a big corner, and we have to work double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So do know that at the beginning of the row we are going to skip 2 stitches, and that we are going to have 1 double crochet less in that side of the mountain than in all other sides of the row. So skip 2 stitches and work double crochet in next stitch, double crochet in next stitch, and now we have come to the corner, to chain 1 space. There we're going to work 2 double crochets and chain 1 and mirror our work, so 2 double crochets into the space to work our whole corner, and then 1 double crochet in each of the 2 next stitches. So we have 2 double crochets right next to our corner, and if you count the double crochets on one side and on the other side of the mountain, apart from the chain 1 space, you are going to find you have 4 double crochets in total. It's the end of row 4, and we are working 2 double crochets before reaching at our corner, so a big corner there, 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets, 1 and 1 more in the same space, and then we have 3 stitches left. We are going to work a double crochet right in the next stitch, skip next stitch, and work a double crochet in the last stitch, which is the top of chain 3. This is always what you are going to work at the end of every row. Now we are working on row 5, chain 3. As always, skip the very first stitch. You can see now how many double crochets you have. Find your corner, then skip 2 stitches and work double crochet in next stitch. We have skipped the very first and the next stitch, and double crochet next stitch, so we have 2 double crochets worked, and then we have a small corner to work, so double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. If you count to the right part, we have 3 double crochets. Now we are going to work double crochet in the next stitch, and the same double crochet next also. I didn't finish it, watch out Mary. Okay, we have to work 1 more to this side, so we have 4. Do know that if you count all double crochets on the one side of the mountain and on the other side in 2 rows we're going to have the same amount of double crochet. So keep repeating this thing to create a deep point at our ripple pattern. Skip 2 stitches, always the same stitches. As you can see, you will easily find out what to skip. And then we are working 3 double crochets, 1 in each stitch till the corner, and double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet at the corner. A small corner made on this row. I think that you can easily understand after some rows what to do, and basically it's a repetition of 2 rows, on one row small corner and on the other big corner. And if you count, we are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on our 5th row, and we have 4 double crochets on one part and 4 on the other. And I'm going to explain now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On row number 6 we're going to chain 3, skip the first 2 stitches and work double crochets to the corner. I will show you now next 2 rows here, so I don't work them on camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is row number 6. So chain 3, skip 2 stitches and work 1, 2, 3 and then the corner, and 3 double crochets after the corner. Let's see the second ripple of this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well, and you have a big corner made on this row. 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets in the same space. And I'm counting so you can see clearly what to do. And on row 7 you are going to make the same thing. This is row number 6, this is row number 7 with a small corner right above this, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again double crochets. And now we are going to be working our row number 8. I have already started making 2 ripples, let's say, but I'm going to put my markers, so I will skip some ripples in order to create the sleeves. Count 2 ripples at the beginning, put a marker, then 3, let's say 3 mountains that are our sleeve, then 4 mountains for the back part, 3 again for this next sleeve, and 2 for the left front part. I will start right over again so you better understand what to do. On row 8 we're going to work a big corner and chain 3. Let's make it step by step. Skip 2 stitches, work double crochet in next stitch, take your coffee, your tea, double crochet next stitch, and the same. So we have made 3 on this side, and we're going to work a corner now, so double crochet, again a second double crochet because it's a big corner, chain 1, and in that same chain 1 space 2 double crochets, and watch out on this side. Now we're going to make double crochets till our 2 skip stitches, let's say, to the deep part. So a double crochet and right next in next stitch a double crochet and one more. So count 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now you see we have one more. So on every row that we have a big corner, the total number of the double crochets on one side and on the other side of the mountain are increased by 1. Skip 2 stitches and we're going to be working 4 double crochets now, 1 in each stitch till the corner. It's pretty simple. If you have worked till now, then you blindly are going to work next rows. So 4 double crochets and 2 into that chain 1 space, chain 1, a simple repetition right in this point, and you are going to have a cardigan without any sewing. This is a very important thing, especially about beginners in crochet. No worries about the fitting, because it's a loose, let's say, cardigan. The only thing is that it fits well in the neckline area. So we're going to skip 3 mountains. I have already marked the point that I'm going to join, and now I'm going to continue as if I was to crochet in this ripple pattern right after the 3 I have skipped. So we are skipping these 2 stitches as usually, and insert your hook in the 3rd in next stitch and work a double crochet. So it's like working our basic pattern in this joining point. Don't worry, you are going to work as before. You can count back from the corner, so you know you do work 4 double crochets. Now 1 double crochet, a second one, a third one, and a 4th one right in the before our corner. So we're making the right thing, and 2 double crochets into the corner when I manage to find out what's happening with my yarn. I find the opportunity to tell you thank you very much. I say thank you from my heart for being such a good company for me. This is the sleeve already created magically, just skipping stitches, and now we are going to work our basic pattern till we have come to our next marker. We have several stitches to work, so I magically skip through editing this point, and I have come to my next marker. Work your corner and then 4 double crochets going down to the deep point, and once you have completed this ripple side, skip next 3 motifs, let's say, and go straight to your next ripple pattern and insert your hook there to work the first double crochet in order to climb up this mountain. And our first double crochet is made, so we have joined, and that's all. Work the second one, and third one. I hope you do this, you work this cardigan for a baby of yours, for a baby of a friend, and I think they're going to love it. I wish so. So I am working my last corner, one more double crochet, and now we're going to work only 3 in this last side. 1, 2, remember, 1 less than in all sides of the row. So once we have worked 3, skip next stitch and double crochet in on top of chain 3. This is to create a very nice edge point in front of our cardigan. We have joined, and now we are going to work row number 9 only for the body of our cardigan, and after this joining point we have less stitches to work, and we just give length to our cardigan, so you can work as much as you want. I have worked until where is my cardigan? I'm going to tell you. Let's start row number 9, skip 2 stitches, chain 3 and skip 2 stitches, and then work double crochet still the corner, and I never find my central point to the video, and that's a problem for me. So let's get into that corner and work double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet, and once again we're going to climb down that mountain. 1 double crochet, a second one, a third one, a fourth, and a fifth. So we have a total of 6 double crochets along with our corners double crochet. Skip 2 stitches and continue working double crochets. You just need to count from time to time so you don't miss a stitch, which I think it's a difficult thing to do. If you don't miss any stitch and you work till the end, till the last stitch of the space, the chain 1 space, then you are not going to make any mistake. So after the corner, continue working double crochets. I just want to pass this joining point so you don't have any worries about how you are going to work there. I have one more double crochet to work, and as usually I skip 2 stitches. The same in the second joining point, I skipped 2 stitches and continued working the same way as before. Now I'm near the end of row 9, and I have to work 1, 2, 3, 4, so in total 5 double crochets at the end, along with this double crochet of my corner. Okay, skip 1 stitch, double crochet in last stitch, which is the 3rd stitch of chain 3 of the beginning of every row. This is the end of row 9. Let's turn our work. On every row we turn and start working, having our working yarn to the right of our work, chain 3, skip 2 stitches and start working double crochets. Don't count anything, you don't need to. Just look at your previous row. What sort of corner did you have? You had if you had a small corner, now it's time to make a big one. So 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets, and then you are going to work back down the same way, and you are going to have 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, and along with the corner we have 6 in total. So now skip 2 stitches. If you want, you can count back from the corner. We're working now at the end of row, I think it's row 10. I really don't remember. I'm going to count again and tell you the right thing. Okay. I lost my cardigan. So I am at the end of my row. I have worked for this 6 months size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows after the joining point. If you want, you can work one more, one less. It really depends on you. So a last double crochet on this row and turn our work. Let's work next row, chain 3, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and work double crochet next stitch. So we have, let's count 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now we're going to be working a 5th and 2 double crochets into that corner, or just 1, yes, 1. It's a small corner, so we have worked 1, and now we are working double crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, it's really sometimes boring to count, but there is no other way, so we have to make right counting. And we are at the end of our row, and we are working 1 double crochet, and right next to our corner 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more, 5, 1 less, and skip 1 stitch and work a double crochet into that last stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is our cardigan till now. You see we have worked some rows after the joining part, so chain 3, and we're going to be working skipping 2 stitches, a double crochet, a second, a third one, a fourth, and a fifth, and now into that chain one space 2 double crochets, chain one, and 2 double crochets. So it's time to increase by 1 the double crochet stitches we are working on the sides of our mountains. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then skip 2 stitches and work as before. I'm working next row as well, so you see clearly what to do. I'm going to be working only the beginning of the rows. So 3 double crochets, 4, 5, 6, and a small corner, 7 in total in this on this side. So we're working 2, 3. We're going to be working 8 double crochets in total on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is row number 13 that we are working on, and 1 more double crochet and 1 more. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches and work 1 double crochet and continue the same way. I'm going to be showing you my last row. So chain 3, skip 2 stitches, double crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and into the corner again, 7 and 8, and chain 1, double crochet and double crochet, 2 double crochets into the corner, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I think 1 more, 9, 1, it's the third one, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So from here on this row we're going to have 9 in total, along with the 2 double crochets of the corner. At the end skip 1 stitch and work a last stitch on the turning chain and secure your end, cut your yarn and secure the end, the tail. Now we are joining yarn to the left front part, to the bottom of the left front part, and chain 1, and we're going to be working single crochets. We're going to be working an edging all over the front part, the neckline, and the other front part. Insert your hook into the stitches, not in the spaces. It's going to give a better edging this way. From time to time, after 4 or 5 stitches, you can skip 1 stitch and work single crochet into next stitch. When I write the pattern, I'm going to give you approximately the number of single crochets worked on every side. We have come close to the turning point, to our where the neckline begins, and patiently insert your hook. You can see if you stretch your piece, if your edging looks right or it needs more or less stitches, so you can make it all over again. It's a very small space, so don't be afraid to work again. And it's difficult to insert your hook in some stitches, but we're going to try. Use the nose of your hook, no, in the space, into the stitch, Mary. So we are now at the foundation, nearly. We have come at the foundation chain. Not yet, in a moment. Here we are, and it seems okay this side. And now we are going to work to the round, let's say, neckline perimeter. There you are going to be working a single crochet into every stitch. Okay. Use both strands of yarn to insert your hook. And I think this is going to give a nice texture all over the cardigan. These finishing touches are something you can easily make by yourself. You can choose another type of edging. I chose this one, the single crochet stitches, because I needed something really simple, as the whole pattern gives a lacy texture, so I don't think I need anything more. We are working, we're still working at the back of our cardigan. The weather in Greece is really fine. We are on March. Some cold rainy days in between our sunny days and our hot weather. This is a cardigan you are going to need mostly for baby girls, and I am thinking of making a hat and some booties maybe to match with the cardigan, not in a ripple pattern. I just try to find something else. Let's see how the neckline looks like. I think it's okay. I make it on camera, so I want to be sure and then continue working along the other front part. And again, use your hook nose to get in the stitch. Okay, patiently continue working. I have several pages of notes upon this pattern and I'm trying to find them all as I'm making the video. So we have come to the end. I want to thank you for being here and supporting my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the little bell if you want to get notified for every new video I'm making. And you can of course leave me your comment. I am really glad to read your comments and take ideas of what to do for my next project. This is it. I'm going to cut my yarn and secure this last stitch with a loop, and I'm not going to weave my ends now, I'm going to do it later. I think it turns out a very romantic lacy pattern for a baby girl. This is the back part. We have 4 motifs, 4 ripple repetitions, and you can put a button, a simple button at the top of the there at the starting point. You can sew the button and use the first space as a buttonhole. Thank you very much. Till next project. See you.